Hey guys, this is Burton Duke. So we are back for. You just got hit. We are back for our fourth part of our series of our Zombies Guide, and
Gap
here
jumping.
we're. That was an example of a gap jump, which on our part two video you might have heard us mention. Um, we unfortunately were not able to show you that due to lack of zombies participating. So
Participating.
that was a good example of a gap jump. He got hit twice, but as long as you don't get hit more than twice, you could most likely make it through the gap jump without being
Okay.
stopped.
This is I know I have full ammo here, but this is just an example of what you want to do when you're out of ammo. Since there are frags on the wall over there, you just want to cook your grenades and just throw it against the wall. This will damage them, and eventually it'll start killing off the horde. And if you run out of frags, you just rebuy it. It's only $2.50, so you just keep remaking the frag money if you are low on points.
No ammo rape training is it's dangerous, but it is doable.
Yeah.
It's dangerous because if you fail doing a maneuver like a double back or a gap jump, basically you're screwed. But it is possible to do. It's just not easy. On Ascension, thankfully there's a good area to rape train, which is why we chose it, and also in the rape training area are frag grenades, so you can definitely get through this with just frag grenades.
If you also want to get through like a round faster, you just want to, once you have all 24 in, make sure there's no more spawning. You just want to lead them over here, just go slowly, make sure they catch up with you. Just lead them over here and just turn on the trap. And
Traps are always helpful.
yeah, they'll all go through it and then they'll just die off. And you just want to wait over here until they start spawning. Or you could just drop down even if they don't spawn, it doesn't matter. Just want to get back to your rape train spot and then start rape training and just repeat.
I mean, you could basically just go on forever with this style,
Yeah,
and it's good because, I mean, there's no glitching or anything or
it's very
what
effective.
have you, and it's very effective. Yeah, it's very effective.
But eventually you'll just get bored and you just want to die off.
You want to die.
Yeah,
So
it's just like that.
you can pretty much do this on almost every map, but I mean it's more difficult on other maps.
Yeah. And just make sure I have the full 24.
Second area.
And you can also rape train in the second area, but I'll just use my thunder gun to kill them off. And I'll just show you the second area you can rape train in, and also demonstrate. It's basically just at the start area at the centrifuge. It's like just right here.
The centrifuge is also very useful. It's basically a free trap. Unfortunately, it's involuntary. You can't just activate it. It goes off at random times, but it will kill the zombies
Yeah.
instantaneously. If you can just crouch under there, they'll all run at you and their heads will be knocked off for you.
Yeah, it's really easy to rape train here as well, and you can have the lander here over here if you want. But I think that just more obstacles for you to stumble on and just fail. So I don't usually have it over here. You can buy an M14 off the wall upgraded. I just keep rebuying ammo for it and start raping them if you want.
It's also important with the ray gun that when you're rape training, especially in a smaller area, that you kill the crawlers that you make with the rape train
Yeah.
or with the ray gun, because you can just get stuck on those so easily, and 99% of the time when you die when you're rape training, it's going to be because you get stuck on a crawler, especially when you're using the ray gun. So, I mean, on the higher rounds, the ray gun will not kill the zombies in one hit, and in the really high rounds, you'll be lucky if it kills the zombies in 5 hits. So, they're gonna be making crawlers a lot.
Yeah. And like some gaps will be really tight, and you just have to cross your fingers and go through them, unless you can like outmaneuver them,
Gersh devices are definitely helpful.
like so.
However, they do take a while to get off. They do take a while to throw, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Thunder Gun is definitely useful.
Yeah, like if you're raid training on like the higher rounds where the ray gun is like no longer a 2-hit or a 1-hit kill, you always want to just raid train with the Thunder Gun out. So in case like you do get stuck, you can just use your Thunder Gun. Like for example, oh no. See?
Oh no. That was his damsel in distress voice.
Because the Thunder Gun does infinite damage, it'll always kill on. Well, no matter what round it is, it's always a one-shot kill. The Zeus Cannon is a sexy weapon, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
See, it's really easy to raid train on this map.
I mean, we could just go on forever on this map.
Yeah. Until you get like really bored and you just want to like dive into a couple of zombies. And like I said, you can just keep rebuying frags and just cook them and throw them against the wall. And you don't even have to worry about it killing you if you have flopper, because it's not going to damage you. Off me. If you suck at cooking grenades and such, or if you don't have flopper, you can just use that trap method that I showed. Just simply lead them down here. Just make sure they keep up with you.
And also, it's good to note that only so many zombies can spawn at a time. So, do you know what the number is?
24.
24, yeah. I mean, at any given round, at any given time, there can only be 24 zombies on the map. Once you kill them, obviously they'll start spawning again. But that is the maximum number of zombies that can be on the map at one time. So it's not like you're just going to have, 500 zombies at round 50 or something coming at you at the same time. There'll be more zombies, more waves of zombies, but only 24 can be on at one time.
Just an overall tip. You don't want to upgrade like the super weapons, like the ray gun and the thunder gun, without it like being completely out of ammo.
Okay, so that was part 4 of our series.
Yes.
Yeah, part 4 of our series. We hope you'll check out our other videos.
Yeah, we'll do different maps as well.
Yeah, we'll start on other maps. But this is just how to survive basically infinitely on Ascension.
Yeah.
So we'll show you in other videos how to survive infinitely on other maps.
And just another tip: if you have aim assist on, you really want to turn that off, because like when you're running close to zombies, it just like focuses your view on them, and it just like drives you in towards them, like gravitational pull, and you get owned.
He's a physicist. He knows what he's talking about. Okay.
Pro physicist.
All right. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. And check out our other videos. Thanks.
Hey, wait.